Love does not commit suicide. You have to kill it. As already mentioned, we're going to be talking about some relationship behaviors that are fairly common, but are also strong indicators of a future divorce. So with no further ado, let's get started. The first one is called harsh startups to a discussion. This is when one partner uses criticism or sarcasm to begin a confrontation. Usually the aggressor uses language that is accusatory, blaming, and derogatory, such as, "Why do you always have to be so selfish? The problem with you is that you never," or "The trouble with you is." One of the problems with harsh startups is that it initiates the flight or fight syndrome in the other spouse. So, if the spouse decides to take flight, then the issue never gets resolved. And on the other hand, if the spouse decides to stay and fight, then an argument usually escalates into an unhealthy shouting match. Harsh startups always do more harm than good. They are a key indicator of predicting a future divorce because 1, nothing ever gets resolved, and 2, all they do is contribute to building resentment between the husband and wife. Later, in the module on communication, we'll talk about a better, gentler, and kinder way to bring up issues with one another. Okay, the second predictor of a future divorce is criticism. Criticism is defined as attacking your partner with blaming and fault-finding statements with the intention of showing them how wrong they are. And like with harsh startups, the attacker uses accusatory and exaggerated language in their approach like, "You always," or "You never," or "When will you ever?" The only thing criticism will accomplish is it'll put your spouse on the defensive and hinders any opportunity for a healthy conversation. Fortunately, there's a better way. A smarter approach is to convert the criticism into a complaint. And to do that, all you have to do is simply reverse the personal pronouns so that instead of using the accusatory word you use the word I. Then, just follow that I statement up with the description of how you feel. For example, instead of saying, "You always leave the gas tank on empty," it can be converted into a complaint by saying, "I get upset when the gas tank is left on empty."